Well, hi, I'm Javid Mohseni. Thank you guys for being here and your time and attention. I'm going to be presenting three proposals from Aperon and our sister companies. For context, we've been serving the legal cannabis and plant medicine industry for the last 7 years. Super passionate and excited to be here with you today and sharing what we've been building, what we also believe will be powerful enough to change the world. So, from black market to an essential service during the time of the pandemic, cannabis in America has become essential and is now part of the global economy. 44 countries allow some sort of legal use. And just like how crypto went from the dark web to the global financial system, together cannabis and plant medicines with Cardano have the same potential to be part of all of our lives. Aperon as a business, we're well established. We serve hundreds of clients. We've garnered a wealth of experience, not only in the plant medicine and cannabis industry, but as well, my leadership team has more than 50 years of business experience across multiple industries. We also have had hands-on plant touching experience that really sets us up to succeed as we've done over the last 7 years. Cardano, we came to Cardano because of community. Really, that was the leading thing that brought us. And from my experience with crypto since the early 2012, 13, I haven't seen a community like Cardano before, whether it's on these things, Ideafest or swarm sessions or breakout rooms. It's pretty rad to see how everybody comes together. And the goal, significant portion of the $80 billion global cannabis market for Cardano. Our Fund 9 proposals are the first steps with that. Step one is straight up to provide a listing platform for cannabis producers and sellers. Step two is to provide listers and sellers with a common language, along with third-party verification to understand the quality attributes, including color and smell. And then step three is to provide product provenance and social interaction with Cardano NFTs and proper packaging requirements and labeling. Step one, Aperon is creating the listing service and the listing platform. Like real estate has a multiple listing service where all of the listings get funneled into. That doesn't exist for cannabis right now. And so it's very fragmented and disconnected from buyer to seller and from a global marketplace. So Aperon has already created standards and a common language around those standards, quality verification, and a process to go about grading and appraising product, as well as marketplace environments that provide transactional data history. When we look at this, it'll be the total first of its kind, and it will be on the Cardano blockchain. I heard Charles and the community say we need real world use cases. This is a real world use case. It's real, it's deliberate, it's built on a business, not an idea of what we think needs to happen. This is coming from thousands of transactional information and hundreds of clients that are looking for this. This puts Cardano as a central infrastructure piece and a foundational piece of the fastest growing global industry, which is global cannabis. Step two is our cannabis grading, cannabis and hemp grading app. Have a listen.
Wine, beef, apples, salt. What do all these products and many others have in common? Grading. Grading ensures commodity markets have transparency, quality verification, standards, and fair market pricing. And now, thanks to Big Tree Grading, in partnership with the ICHS, the cannabis industry has access to all the benefits of grading as well. Big Tree uses the ICHS Objective 100-point grading scale and standardized language to personally assess each lot of cannabis we grade. With our boots on the ground, in the field with growers, processors, and manufacturers, Big Tree's certified graders identify the environment, process, and product of each cannabis lot, creating more than 125 unique plant material product types, and utilize their training to evaluate qualitative attributes such as aroma, color, structure, and trichome quality. The information is recorded using our proprietary grading app. And with the product defined and quality determined, appraisal range and price are decided by real-time market trends and data. The information collected by our graders is then turned into a unique certificate of grade notarized on the blockchain with an accompanying QR code for secure, transparent, historical, and certified product quality, which allows buyers, suppliers, and everyone along the supply chain to access grading, laboratory, and appraisal information. The cannabis industry is no longer operating in the shadows thanks to expanding legalization. And now, with Big Tree, we may all benefit from the trust and transparency that grading provides to an open market commodity. Big Tree Grading.
Is a foundational piece, and grading and quality verification is a foundational piece of any other agricultural industry. We built the first version in 2021. The second version will be completed with this proposal and funding, and that will allow the grading app and the data collected to be connected to the Cardano blockchain, as well as the certificate of grade and the appraisal reports that was mentioned. The request is for $110,000, and this will allow grading to be opened up to all legal operators around the world. It will create a global grading network and system that can be used to quality verify these crops internationally. And it will provide a qualitative transparency from seed to sale, or a method to provide that qualitative transparency. It's another first for the world, and it's another massive opportunity for the Cardano Cardano ecosystem, as well as another real world use case. There's the link, there's the QR code. Please scan it and vote for us. The third step is a supply chain solution that is based
Welcome
off
to the
of
Tamerlane
marketplaces.
Marketplace, your source for quality verified cannabis. Easily browse our real-time inventory by searching categories such as grade, price, environment, product, process, potency, pesticide, heavy metal testing, and more. Marketplace products can be viewed at a glance, making it easier than ever. And when you find of the exact material you'll be receiving and invaluable information such as deal indicators, market appraisal information, material specifics, and detailed lab information. Be sure to look for our exclusive third-party quality verification badge and certificate of grade, which showcases all the pertinent information you need when making purchasing decisions. Click make an offer or buy now, and from there it's as simple as 1, 2, 3. Looking for something else? Fill out our product request form and our dedicated team will find it for you from our network of hundreds of local suppliers. We are committed to your success. Tamerlane Marketplace.
So that really is the foundation of how product is now bulk traded and eventually shown up on retail stores. This is a good example of how the solution that we're building will empower transparency throughout the supply chain. And will also allow consumers to really connect to the products that they're buying and what's actually in the package. So if you have your phones handy, you can scan this and you can see what kind of experience that pops up. It'll pop up a grading app or a grading certificate. Wrapping it up, this will create a cannabis supply chain service built on the Cardano blockchain. It will create a Cardano NFT and a proof of smoke, which is probably the most exciting part of what this fund is going to provide. It's going to allow utility where that will create the social aspect of smoking, but in a virtual world, right? New drops, limited drops, access to secret sesh events, direct connection that the grower and the consumer will have together, and much, much more. And it saves the planet. Hemp and cannabis actually can save the world. So thank you again for your time. Vote for us. And I know I went over, I appreciate it. Be well.